Let's bring them on, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, what's up, my people, and welcome to the Sn95 Power Channel. So today, actually, this thing, what I call Terminator Week, has been going on for a couple of days now. Basically, what I'm doing is doing a whole bunch of write-ups on 0304 Cobras on my Instagram page. And what I decided to do, since I know a lot of you are not on Instagram, I'm just gonna give you highlights of what I'm doing and feature these cars to you. So let me give you a little bit of a snapshot of what this means Terminator Week and what I do on Instagram. So basically what I like to do on these Instagram features is just a little small write-up, and this is just a little portion or an example of what I do. So I'm gonna read this right off the Instagram page. Not since Wally West, AKA The Flash, have we seen something in red move so fast. But let me just pause right here and just trust me, I need to go on a little rant. This is only gonna take a second. But I had somebody on Instagram call me out on that first sentence about Wally West not being the Flash. So let me just get into this rant real quick. Okay, so just real quick, if you're not a comic book geek, this is probably gonna go over your head, but let me geek out on this for a second. So yes, I know that Wally West was started off as Kid Flash, as basically a sidekick to Barry Allen. But during Infinite Crisis, when Barry Allen, quote, died, he became the Flash. Like, once Barry Allen was gone, Wally West became the Flash. So in DC canon, there have been three versions of the Flash. Like, you had the old Justice Society Flash, you had Barry Allen, and then you had Wally West. So, you know, that's just my geek out moment. If you enjoy comic books and you want to have some input on that, then leave a comment. If not, let's get back to this write-up. Okay, so not since Wally West, AKA The Flash, have we seen something in red move so fast. You see my man, I'm just gonna say like Sync 1 instead of his full handle. It's just easier to come off the tongue like that. You see my man, Sync 1 has a beautiful red fire 03 Cobra. As fate would have it, Sync 1 wasn't always a Terminator fan. His previous weapon of choice was a Mitsubishi Eclipse that he used for trips to Mexico. That was until he ran up against a Terminator. The destruction was so bad, he said, if you can't beat him, join him. It wasn't just the power of the Cobra, but it was the styling and respect it commanded in the streets. So nearly 10 years ago, he found this 03 Cobra in North Carolina, and the real fun began. So that's just kind of like a introduction to the feature. And let's get into a little bit more details about what he's done to the car. So I love the car because A, it's a Cobra, and B, it's turbo. Now what he's done, he's taken a Helion turbo kit. He's got a precision, didn't say what size precision turbo he's got on there, but he's also took out the T56, put a 4R75W on there with a Kenny Bell. It's a Kenny Bell built 4R70. It's actually a 4R70W with a manual valve body. He took out the IRS, put a solid rear axle. God, I'm brain fart today. And so, you know, it's not a truly dedicated strip car, but in his words, he loves taking short trips to Mexico. He's got an 8-point cage in it. He's got built C-heads with modular head shop, the 2.5 cams, 4-star wheels, Holley Dominator pumps, E85, and Viking Crusader coilovers, and it's Terminator X tuned. So those are the mods done to the car. And just real quick, if you take off the Eaton off the supercharger setup off of 03, 04 Cobra, do you still consider it a Terminator? So tell me what you think below. Either way, you know, I still think this is a bad 03, 04 Cobra. I'm not, you know, trying to start any kind of controversy. I'm just wondering, what do you think? If the supercharger setup is taken off a 03, 04 Cobra, is it still considered a Terminator? But I digress. So let's check out my man at CH0SY1 and his beautiful Terminator. All right, so that's our first Terminator in this thing that we call Terminator Week. So, like I say, every day for the next until Sunday, I'll feature a 0304 Cobra on the Instagram page. And what I'm gonna do is just import that right over here to the YouTube channel for you guys who do not have Instagram can check out these beautiful Cobras. So, hey, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you don't want to, I'm not gonna bash you. I'm not a subscriber basher, so just continue to rock these videos. Tell a couple of people about the channel. And like I said, this is the second annual Terminator Week. When I first started the channel, I actually did it. I think I actually started it in right at the end of November, and it carried over into December. But we a little bit later starting off this year. But if you want to see the early versions of the Terminator Week, then go through the catalog. Those vehicles are on there. I think there were 7 vehicles that first time. So go ahead and check those out, and come back tomorrow and check out who's next. So appreciate your time and God bless.